Yard tour, May 11th. Lilacs are blooming, but sadly not as much scent as normal. Got a bunch of things to do along the walkway. Get some different grains out. Got the ajuga blooming. Creeping thyme is blooming, and that'll keep going right until the fall and the frost. Of goldenrod. Rosa Sharon planted itself and it's coming back. This is the euonymus, and in the sun it's a bright yellow. You've seen it in the back. Darker green. Little tea roses that I moved last year. I'll need to figure out what to do in here, but the ground cover is blooming. Tansies all coming up. So the bees have some flowers. Then we've got the goldenrod and tansy. Some baby euonymus from the larger one that's dying back, so I'm glad the younger ones are coming. The iberis, or candy tuft, is blooming, so again, that's the cardinal food for little critters. And this is a different Artemisia, but definitely loves the sun in this location. This is the Artemisia that'll get to about, I think it was almost 3 feet last year. I'll have to look back. And this cat is different than the soft white Artemisia you have. These are a bit hardier. They've got a thicker stalk. The white, soft, fluffy I've had before, but they droop in the rain. I'm gonna have to trim back a bit of these yew trees so we can have the path. And of course, it wouldn't be an outdoor video without Lily. Got the maple, and yeah, I've got to trim around here and clean up a bit. The lovage is doing well. And this probably would be safe to use. It's supposed to have a celery taste to it, but I mainly grow it because I've noticed the monarch butterflies on it. I'll need to trim back all the sweet peas, clean up along the sides, but Lily's enjoying the sun right now. Mind you, she probably won't go if I do stuff there. Need to get all of this out as well, cleaned up a bit. And on the other side, I've got the bee balm. That's done well. Doesn't look like the lamb's ears did well in the stump. So I'll need to find something else for there. But the Rosa Sharons that I planted are still doing well, so that's a good thing. The hostas have taken, and I've got some other euonymus back here. Decide what to put in this pot. Clean up around there. I've got some sweet peas and irises. More Rosa Sharon that's taken, so got lots of things to get figured out here for sure. Same with this side. Don't know if I need all this goldenrod, and I'm not sure they're going to survive in a shallow vase. So I may leave the ones on the side. 2 more rows of Sharon. Add this here. Ooh, I finally got a lilac smell. That's the first. 2 rows of Sharon. 3, so these will grow up over time. Not sure if maybe I'll try putting one there. And then that way we have privacy, although right now the lilacs do a pretty good job. And the blooms on this tree are bigger, and like I said, I just had a smell of them. Sadly, the ones in the back. And then we need to redo the front deck. So, and this is actually from some of my Halloween decorations when I worked in the school. Warning, just buried alive. Some pretty new growth. So yeah, quite a bit to get started on, but like I say, I don't want to take out anything that's flowering. This is the ajuga I moved last year, and I've noticed the bumblebees are around, so I want to make sure they have a home. I may leave the bee balm here. It does spread beautifully, and I have them in another container. Oh, they're down here. Bee balm. So thankfully they were okay over the winter in the pot, but I think I'm going to try and find them a home where they can spread. And then my hen and chickens are in here, but I put down straw to keep down the weeds. And I mean, it's okay, it grows up, but then the little hen and chickens are hard to find. So I'm going to have to come up with something, maybe incorporate those stones, and then come up with something where I don't have to worry about them getting covered. The little peppermint is coming back. The peppermint is coming back. So again, that's something I know survives in a pot. And I have no idea who this is, because I didn't plant it. So I'm going to have to wait and see. It almost, I don't know if it's a daisy. Pretty sure it's something that flowers, so we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, my little blue dragon, because this faces west. Have to get my lemon thyme. So yeah, bit of work to do, but yay to being outside and enjoying the weather. Yes, I'll have to get this cleaned up and figured out. You see the grapes haven't. You see the grapes are starting to fill in. I have to decide what to do around here. And I have these planters that I need to decide what I'm going to do with. Okay, May the 12th. And I finally got this section finished. Took me about hour and 20. And you can see how far out the plants had stretched. If I get it lined up right, I'll show the before and after picture. Bright yellow euonymus, a little purple periwinkle, little purple periwinkle. Try and keep this all clear tansies all coming up. I've got some goldenrod, ground cover that I moved. This was that mess spot from the neighbor's plow. Hopefully it'll start being good soil again and I can plant something else. I've got tansy growing there. I need to get some potting soil in this stump, and since the little ground cover does well there, I'll keep him there. I just need to freshen him up a bit. And I showed the Iberis, which is spreading out before it had filled in that section, so I may get a few more this year. Maybe spreading out because the tree's right above it. More goldenrod, and there's a lot of critters that rely on it. And then I've got to get in there to get the old pokeweed. Have another baby burning bush. And the tansy. And the oh so crazy Artemisia. So I think what I'm going to do, since this is spread out into the grass, is move some of this to the other side, and then it'll fill in. And I see one of my anemones have survived, but they don't seem to like the sunny heat up front here much. This is a south facing bed, so they do much better with the sun in the back. It doesn't seem to be quite as intense. Oh yeah. And this looks a lot different because we trimmed off the yew trees, and I'll be using those branches probably to support some of the grapes and the sweet peas this year. So that's a big change.